Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that is indeed what happened when Madhu Chopra sent her daughter Priyanka Chopra's pictures secretly to Femina Miss India. And then she went on to become Miss World 2000, and rest is history. Today she is a successful actor, singer, model, and producer. And she has numerous accolades in her name. She won not just National Film Awards, she's won many Filmfare Awards. She was also honored by Government of India with Padma Shri. Times magazine names her in the 100 most influential personalities in the world, and Forbes magazine listed her name in 100 most powerful women in the world. Like her numerous never-ending accolades, she is still unfinished. She is Priyanka Chopra. And today we are going to look into what her future is looking like, maybe next 3 to 5 years. As we all know, she has recently embraced motherhood. She has seamlessly maintained and balanced her work and her life. And we all look up to her in absolutely true sense, a great philanthropist and a beautiful human being. And let's see what her future is looking like. But make sure to know that this is an absolutely general reading based on Priyanka Chopra's current energies and what she is attracting. And nothing is written in stone, and we all have the power to change our future in our hands. All right. And I love you guys so much because you are giving me so much support. And thank you so much for being there with me in my journey. And if you still have not yet subscribed to my channel, then I invite you to go ahead, subscribe to my channel to get some juicy videos about what your zodiac is looking like for the coming week, monthly zodiac readings, and so much more. So just go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so that you get the first update every time I upload a video. Now let's get started. So let's see what is Priyanka Chopra's future looking like with tarot. And make sure that you know that this is an absolutely general reading and situations can change based on the energies. But let's see what can we expect, what she can expect from her life. All right. I'll just take off my glasses because I think it's just, the light is just popping in my eyes. All right. Does that symbolize that there's a lot of... she's already a famous person, but just the fact that I said that there's just too much light coming in, does that symbolize that there is more fame coming for Priyanka Chopra? Let's just see. And the first card we get is a Devil card. Okay, so let's see what's happening with Priyanka Chopra. Okay. Okay, so the good thing is that she has recently embraced motherhood, and the card that she get over here, if you can see, is Motherhood card. This is a motherhood card. All right. This is also a motherhood card. And this also can represent good time with family and motherhood. But she has a lot to travel by the time she reaches there. What I see happening with her is... Priyanka Chopra, like any of us, have gone through bits of ups and downs in her life. The biggest loss that she has faced in her life so far is the loss of her father. But I see that, there is something more which is, coming up, which will be concerning for her in the time to come. She has got a Devil card, and which means that there are some struggles in some area of her life. Now, mind it, this is a general spread that I have picked up for her. This is nothing specific to her health or her money or her career or her relationships. So this is her life in general. So this can go in any aspect of her life, but there is something which is very like a difficult and trying time for her, something that is going to be very difficult for her, and whatever that is going to be is going to pull her greatly towards spirituality. Anyways, I think Priyanka Chopra is sort of spiritual. But I think that this incident, whatever is going to happen with her, is going to push her way more deeper and greater into spirituality. Her inclination towards spirituality is going to grow leaps and bounds. And she is just going to at some point when somebody becomes so huge and so powerful in the sense that she is powerful in a certain sense, sometimes they tend to lose connect with themselves. And I think that Priyanka Chopra might find that happening with her, especially I think with the fact that she is now becoming a mother. Could be it will give her more opportunity to find a ground to connect with herself even more, because it is just an added responsibility. And this is a responsibility which is like, one can never just take for granted, because it is a child that is your responsibility. They have come into this world on you, right? So this is a beautiful challenge which is going to grow Priyanka Chopra into an even more beautiful human being. And when I say even more beautiful, means inside out. She's already a very beautiful person, but she does so much for the society. She's a philanthropist, but this is something which she will do for herself as like her soul's journey. Something is going to happen to her which is going to put her on a spiritual path, and she will begin her journey to find herself. Priyanka Chopra's journey into herself. All right. Mind you, again, I'm just reminding you that she's already a very spiritual and religious person, but this is something which is going to totally shake her grounds and make her turn inwards even more deeply. And this whole experience is going to give her a new perspective about herself, because she will start understanding that whatever she knew about herself was so much, but now she will realize that there is so much more to her. All right. And she was just not looking at those things. She was just thinking that, so if we look as a normal people, we think that she has already achieved so much in these many years of her life. She's 39 years as of today when I'm recording this video. If Google date is correct, then she's 39 years of age as of now. In just 39 years of time, she has achieved so much for a normal human being. But for her soul's journey, she has higher purposes to solve. I don't know why Oprah is coming to my mind. Now, Oprah could be coming to my mind as a reference because Oprah, again, in her life has done so much beyond just her career. She is one of the greatest philanthropists that we know as of today. And she has connected the world so beautifully through her philanthropy. And I somehow am feeling that reference of Priyanka Chopra and Oprah. So it could be that, this soul churning journey that Priyanka Chopra will be taking up on. I think it is going to take her, make her as great a philanthropist as Oprah Winfrey. Or they might be doing something together, or I just see, there is some kind of similarity. There is some platform or some point where I do see these two personalities like, coming together, or some reflection of them into each other, or, they could be, I don't know, but, I really see Priyanka Chopra going hugely towards spirituality, hugely into spirituality, and that is going to make her grow into an even more stronger, even more amazing, even more beautiful and lovely human being than what she already is. And she is going to find how much more she has to herself than what she has just done till now. And what she will recognize how important this word actually is in her life, because she certainly is still unfinished. And I think that there are some more, she is just unfinished. again, I'm saying she's just so much unfinished, and she will still continue to do new things in her life. She's going to explore life like nobody's business. She just wants to do it all, and I think that this is what, her life is always going to be like, so much more. Like, she will keep surprising herself and us by so many new things that she'll be doing. In terms of money, I see that, money is something which she is, I think, by God's grace, she is beautifully blessed with this particular aspect of a human life. And I don't think that there is any need for us to even mention that. She will never be short of properties, finances, assets, prosperity. She will not just be. And I think that, her biggest speculation when she got married was continuation of a relationship. And let me tell you, she is blessed. Okay, she is like totally blessed. I mean, if any of you are looking out for any juicy news about her relationship with her husband, Nick Jonas, I'm sorry, you are at a wrong video, because their life is going to be such a blessed life. I don't see any issues coming up in their relationship, in at least not in next 10 years. I just don't see anything coming up. Definitely nothing in next 3 to 5 years, and definitely not anything cropping up in next 10 years. She's going to be enjoying a beautiful, blessed family life with her husband, love of her children, her family, her extended family, the elders in the family, and of course she's somebody who's very family oriented person, even though she's so busy. I also see that, these 3 cards are just so beautiful cards. See, this is the Empress card, the Strength card, and the Justice card. Okay. This whole experience of spiritual growth that she's going to go through is only going to make her more humble. She's anyways a very humble person, but it's just going to give so much more humility. So much more. She'll have so much more love oozing out from herself. Like, I think this whole added aspect of, motherhood is going to make her realize that the amount of love that she can actually have for somebody is just unimaginable and immeasurable. You cannot measure it. And that is something which she has not discovered in any ways. That is something a woman does not discover until she becomes a mother. But for Priyanka Chopra, this is a totally different deal altogether, because it is not just motherhood that she's embracing, but she's also going to go through this certain difficult time in her life, which is going to turn her to take the journey towards insight. And that is a reason why it is going to make her even more humble. It is going to make her even more a loving person, a very compassionate, and a highly she will be so empathetic to people that you have never seen. The only celebrity that I think idly which comes to my mind, the only name is Oprah Winfrey, who is so empathetic to people, who is so sensitive to people and how they feel and what they need. And I think that if there will be next name besides Oprah in the coming future, it is going to be Priyanka Chopra. It is going to be Priyanka Chopra. I also feel that, she is somebody who is going to be, I think Justice card, okay, this card symbolizes balance in life, okay? This card symbolizes balance, a sword over here and weighing thing over here, okay? So this card in tarot represents balance. And I think that Priyanka Chopra, for her, embracing parenthood is just an added sign that, of course, she will have to give a little more to balancing things. But I think that, this is balance and this is balance. And trust me, she is going to, anything that she puts her mind onto, she's a go-getter and she gets it. And this balance is something which is going to come to her just so naturally and easily. Motherhood, as I said, is going to be a life-turning event for her. This is going to change and bring in a lot of new perspectives for her in life. But I think that the most important card which is coming out is this card in this reading, and also this card in this reading. All right. And this card is this reading. So these are the 3 most important cards for Priyanka Chopra for her coming years. She is definitely going to be so much more sensitive to people and so much more empathetic that it's not even funny. If one name that resonates with her that resonates in her minds for sensitivity and empathetic is Oprah Winfrey, then Priyanka Chopra is going to be the new name added to this list. The second card to just sum up this whole reading is the Temperance, which shows that this is going to be the time in the next few years, especially 3 to 5 years, that Priyanka Chopra Jonas is going to begin her journey to way back to herself, and she's going to grow spiritually. She will start her work. So far, if we think that she is working on something which solves her soul's purpose, this is what she was meant to be in this world, then no, she is very soon going to find out what her higher purpose was, and she will start working towards it, and that is what will be her journey towards herself. And the last card is Unfinished. Priyanka Chopra is still unfinished. There is so much more to this beautiful lady, and more power to her, because she keeps inspiring us by coming up with so many new things every few years. And as she has just rightly said, she is still unfinished, and the title of her book is just no coincidence. Even she will be surprised to know that how much important this word unfinished will turn out to be for her and for her entire life. And I wish Priyanka Chopra a very, very good luck for motherhood. It's a beautiful phase of her life, and I wish not just her but even her husband Nick Jonas best wishes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell icon so that you receive the first update every time I upload a video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye bye.